Welcome to this episode of Videodrone by DIY3DTech.com. We're out here on Lake Huron. Beautiful day. I've checked air map. I'm good to go. Did my maintenance checks. We did a flight out on a ship out there in the last episode. This time we're going to fly down here a little bit more and just kind of do some beach exploration to the south of me here. This is a rather new area for me to be flying. And so I want to go ahead and I'm going to go take it up and then let it sit in. I'm going to do precision takeoff and launch. And so now I'm up in the air. I'm going to be starting the video, push my button, and I'm just going to kind of take it out this way a little bit and then spin it around this way. Now I want to get a little bit more altitude as I go this down lake. And so I'm going to have the wind in my back. We see another one of those amazing structures there. And I'm just kind of taking it out, and we're just going to run it down. We're just going to run it straight down this way for a while. And we're just taking a look down lake. So I'm flying dead south right now. And just kind of taking it down. Not really out, just down. So we're just kind of cruising. And yeah, it's kind of interesting. We're just taking it out there. It's a beautiful flying day today. Really not too windy at all. You know, nice sunshiny day. Getting good colors. Just really can't complain. And again, we're just kind of taking it down. We're a little bit... So we flew a couple of other episodes a little bit south of here. I went just a little bit north because we can see the Titanic dry dock, as I've sort of named it. I think that's a Titanic dry dock, where we were flying to the south of this. And this is about in the middle of where we were at. So again, you might recall this from a few videos ago. And I'm going to stick this back around. And so this is about equidistant from where we were flying. And I'm just going to pull it out. So I'm kind of doing dual sticks in, because I'm going to basically end up flipping this back around. Just kind of twisting it around. So basically I'm sticking in, so I'm sticking to the left as well as yawing to the right. So I'm kind of spinning around it. And then I will fly back up this way as I come back around. So now I'm just totally in yaw. Now I can just fly back up this way. So this is great. And again, we're just kind of bringing it back up. I'm using the guidelines in my on my screen as well as my map to kind of align things, so I know I don't run into anything. I can see it straight down there, but the land kind of jets out a little bit. High wind velocity, that's interesting. So I want to make sure I don't run into any trees or sticks that I don't have perspective on. And so we're just bringing it back up this way. And we're straight out from me, basically. We're basically looking at myself. And I want to make sure So again, I'm using the corner of the grid line in the, on the Go4 app, just to kind of map to follow the contour of the shoreline, while it's keeping me out a set distance. So I'm just using the yaw while I'm forward sticking. It's complaining a little bit about wind. I'm surprised, because on ground level I have very little. And so again, you can kind of see up to the north. So I'm now flying north. So I just took a flight down south, and now I'm doing a flight north. I'm straight out ahead. I can see it in the horizon. I'm not up too far. I'm only up about 19 meters, so it's only about 60 feet. That's one of the reasons I wanted to really keep an eye on this, because I'm really not that high. And again, I'm just kind of tracing out. I'm basically flying past myself now. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this up to the north. And there we go. Kind of past. So we're just going to fly this to the north a little bit. Get some views of the lake. That ship's still out there that we flew on the last one. I think it's gotten a little bit closer. Actually, let's turn this around. I'm going to fly this back down towards me. Hopefully the wind doesn't get too bad. Got a little breeze. You always get a breeze off the lake. And so, I'm going to see if I can't see that ship. Yeah. You can see the water because I pushed the stick sideways. It always scares me. I always think I'm driving it into the water when I do that. But I want to see if I can see the ship on the horizon. And let's see. There it is. There it is on 2X. Let's fly back out. See if we get a better image of it. What I want to do is I'm gonna do a focus on it. And I'm up about 150 feet. Yeah, we'll just take it out there for a little bit. We'll see what we get, then we'll kind of circle it around. We got lots of battery. That's a great thing about the Mavic, lots of battery. So again, she's coming in a little bit closer. She's a little bit closer than in the last episode where I flew on it. So it's been some time, but still quite a ways out there. So we won't get too close up to it like we do in some of the other videos, but we'll get out there a little bit. We'll get some images. Thanks to the 2X zoom, really kind of brings it in. And we're just kind of bringing it around. And she's just kind of drifting down. So I'm going to try going this way a little bit. And I'm coming up about end of line of sight, so I'm not going to go too much further. But again, just like in the last video, I'm at 2.7K and I upload at 1080. So I can probably get about another doubling out of this to get a little bit better picture of her sitting out there. So I'm coming up about to the end here. So not too bad, not too bad. I'm out there a ways, so. And that's pretty good, so. And we're just kind of watching her drift down a little bit. Just kind of watch it drift down a little bit. Again, great day to be out here on the beach flying, so definitely can't complain. So any day you get out, get to do some flying and all that kind of stuff, get to be out on a great body of water like this, it's always a lot of fun. So you can't complain. Yeah, I'm not complaining. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the views. Just you know, me getting out here flying kind of gives you some inspiration to get your butts off the couch, out in front of out from in front of YouTube, and get out there flying your own drones. And I tell you what, Robert, I don't know if you watch anymore. I haven't heard from you in a while, but I tell you what, buying the Mavic was the best investment I made. Now I really like the Spark. I was a little bit disappointed when they broke the Go 4 application in the OTG cable, but I understand that that's sort of fixed now. Right now it probably is was too gusty for the Spark. The Mavic has got a ton of horsepower, can easily take what you throw at it with this little bit of breeze. The Spark just couldn't do it. So anyways, this is just really a good flight here. So we're just looking, and my phone's ringing. Let's see. I can get back to them. And so anyways, I'm getting a little bored watching this ship, so I'm going to actually start pulling it away. Instead of return to home, I'm just going to kind of back it up back towards me. And we'll pull away from the ship. We flew into it, we'll pull away from it. I want to kind of do that, and then I want to, whoops, no, well, I just cannot get the gimbaling straight on this. Like I say, if I was working for a cinematographer, they'd fired me a long time ago. And so I'm just kind of backing it in towards me and doing sort of a pull out. Now the thing is well, it's still coming back towards me, so because it's going to actually end up a little bit up lake, because I'm coming back at an angle, because I'm keeping it pointed at the ship, which is really now down lake from me, and here they're going to come and cut the grass in the park behind me. So if it gets a little noisy, sorry about that. But anyways, we're just kind of pulling back. We're going to push the button again for the focus, autofocus, just to make sure. And again, I'm only about less than 1,000 feet out now, not very far. Still at 2x zoom. Love the zoom. Best feature. I know, Ron. You were mentioning you really haven't had good luck with it. I'm not sure why. I mean, again, it kind of the jerkiness. I don't like it in the video, since these are just really just vlogs, if you will. I don't mind it so much. If I was doing, true cinematography, I think I would be a little bit more bummed about it. But I have tried cutting some of them out in some different experiments. But yeah. Again, for a flying vlog, which is what these are, it's okay, I think. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. And I'm just looking here because I'm going to be coming back in. I'm getting pretty close. So I know I'm going to be a little bit up lake from where I'm at. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to issue the return to home, just kind of bring it back over rather than trying to fly back over. I'll use the lazy man's way out. And I tell you what, love return to home. Best thing. This should be, in a non-FPV copter, return to home should be required. They need to set certain limits to drones, And so again, if it's a registerable drone, it should have return to home. In GPS, it should be just like a minimum, because again, that is a huge safety feature. Because, I started out flying the Sea X8, and that thing is just dangerous. It really, really unfortunately is. I had some fun flying it. I had to get away from me. I put it into the drink, and it was lucky it went into the drink and not somebody's home, into a car or something like that, because, they don't use any type of strong protocol underneath, for the transmitter. It's Wi-Fi frequencies, and so I'm right above me, so I need to step back a little bit. And my gimbal down. So there I am. And again, it's a little bit off. And yeah, I'm gonna stop the return to home because I want to land it myself. I don't want to have a landing like I did last time and potentially damage the props. So I've got lots of battery left, so I don't have to worry about it. And we'll take it up, move it over a little bit more. I got racks on the helipad thing, so I can, yeah, that's close enough for government work. All right, another great flight. Let's save off the video. And cache mode, okay, photos, videos. Did my card end up getting full? Might have. I gotta get a bigger card. I gotta get a 32 gig card for this, but I want to gimbal this up before I forget and put the thing on. So, another great flight over Lake Huron. Got the ship again. Flew to the south. Flew a little bit to the north. Another great flight. Anyways, let me know what you guys are thinking about for lunch. We'll see you guys in the next video where we go flying again and we do a little bit of vlogging. We just talk about the world. So cheers and see you then, guys.